Here's the second portion because I can only make up to 10-minute videos on this. The super lovable. I'm moving out of my parents' house for the first time. Any advice? Absolutely. Lots of advice. Macaroni and cheese is your best friend, as well as Top Ramen, because they're cheap and they will help put you through school. Other than that, pay your rent on time. The Filipino 3, have you and Bill ever pulled pranks on each other? Absolutely. I did a prank. We had these little pull firecrackers, and I knew that Bill was coming in really late one night because I believe he had been on a date or something, and I tied a pull firecracker to the door so when he pulled it, it exploded, and we had it on film, and somehow those films have been lost, even though, I mean, we were probably on like high 8 tape back then, but it was really awesome. We used to do fun stuff like that all the time, and we're going to try to do more in the future. The GoGo Heads, how many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? I do not know, but I will find out for you. That'll probably be a future video. The GoGo Heads wrote again, will you and Bill film a juggling montage of all your hardest / newest tricks? We don't work on the technical aspects of juggling because it doesn't make us money, and because of our hobbies and interests have changed. For instance, right now I like making videos because that's really cool. The Yo-Yo Bros, how did you and Bill Berry meet? I mentioned this before, so I'm not going to go over that again. Hello. Hey, Andrew3996, who was your first subscriber? It was probably Bill Berry. I really don't know. I don't remember. Tab Juggler, do you ever do any club passing for fun? Can I join you sometime for said club passing for fun? The answer is yes and yes. Madison Boy 24, why are you guys so cool? We don't believe we are cool. It's actually very hot here in Florida. But thank you for thinking that we are cool. You rock. Just Good 09, how come girls always want to be just friends? Dude, don't be that guy. Don't be the guy who's just, you know, friends. You want to be the alpha dude who all the girls want to be with, because then they would be like, you know, hey, we don't want to just be friends. We want to be like, you know, giggity. Wild about cards. Did you party a lot when you were a teenager? Do you still party a lot with Barry Says? I didn't party much when I was a teenager, and I don't party much now. I'm not saying I'm a prude. I have a beer every once in a while, and last night I had lots of wine because it's delicious. Red wine, not white wine. Amazing John Gormley wrote, how do you add a link into your channel on Rootberry? You have a link to your website. The only reason we're allowed to do it is because we're partnered, and it makes our banner at the top of our page clickable. Vol Cement wrote, have you and Bill ever had a fatal injury from juggling? No, we have never died from any of our stunts. Mr. Moneyclips wrote, every performer bombs sometimes. How do you cope after a show that didn't go very well? The way we cope is we blame the audience. The real answer is you just, you know, move on and go to the next show, because, you know, we know that we have a good show at this point, and I'm not saying that in a in a conceited way. I'm just saying, you know, sometimes you're not on, sometimes you're sick or whatever, and you don't get a good show, and you just move on and do the next one, and normally the next one rocks. The Rad Rob Show wrote, are you and Bill gonna come visit someday and jump off the cliffs again into the lake? Yes, the Rad Rob Show, we are, because we love the area where you live. It rocks. Mad Juggler 97531 wrote, where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? In San Diego. Death God of Blood wrote, are you a gamer freak? Do you have any consoles and play games on them? I used to play Nintendo all the time, and I made it to the end of Super Mario Brothers 2, I believe, or was it just Super Mario Brothers? Right now, I believe we have an Xbox, but I don't get to play it very often because I spend my time making videos. Lord Coyote 2000 wrote, what software programs do you think every YouTuber should know? Also, from the smaller channels that have less than 20,000 subscribers, who do you predict will be the breakout YouTube star in 2011? Hopefully, Lord Coyote 2000, it will be Rootberry, because we have less than 20,000 subscribers. As far as the program is concerned, every YouTuber should be on Final Cut Pro, which means you need to use a Mac and not a PC. Just my opinion, but it has served us really well. Bam Bam MDK wrote, first, can I have $1 million? If I had $1 million, which I'm not even close to having that, I would probably invest it in video equipment and awesomeness and houses with a pool, because that would be awesome, because it's hot here in Florida. Mad Juggler TV wrote, have you ever got your ball sack stuck in your zipper? The answer to that is no. But, Mr. Mad Juggler TV, it seems as if you have, and you should make a video where you talk about that, if you indeed have had your ball sack stuck in a zipper. And that's it. Someone asked below, and I can't find the comment right now, they said, what is the purpose of meaning? The purpose of meaning is purpose. Thank you for watching. You guys freaking rock!